Hey guys, hope you're alright. Right, I'm on the wiring. So, yeah, basically just getting my head round everything. I'll start this video by saying I am absolutely no expert at this at all. So, yeah, I'll cover myself. Don't follow anything I do. It could be wrong. If I do go wrong, I will pick it up at some stage and see that I've gone wrong. And eventually, as we go through all this, it'll be all right. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I'm basically no expert at anything in here. I always like to say I'm just a guy messing about in his garden shed doing bikes. Yeah, I'm certainly just do not want to claim to be any expert in anything. So, I've been getting my head around this. This is quite a fiddly part of the job, so I wanted to get this done first, as in getting all the wires routed through the handlebars, all these little switches wired up, which are really fiddly because the poles that come out of the switches are so tiny. So I'm just trying to do all that, and I've got to stop thinking how I think of switches as in an old-fashioned switch where it basically connects or breaks a connection with the switch on, off, on, off. So these ones, the main wire goes into one side of the switch and the other side of the switch is an earth. So what I've done with this one, I'm trying to minimise the wires that are travelling round the bars. I've connected all the earth points together on this switch with a bare wire, and then obviously a shielded wire that comes out. So all four switches are connected with an earth, and we've got one wire coming out. And what I will do, although it's only an earth and it won't hurt, I've still got some like rubber glue which I'm going to coat that up with. I don't know if you can see that I've linked them all together, and I will still coat that over. It was just the easiest way to do it, to bring one wire out. Yes, I could have probably brought an individual wire off each switch and linked it further down, but then that's a big clump of wiring trying to get through the holes of the handlebars. So literally got one coming out of there. So I've done that. I've got to do the start button and the kill switch. I'll pretty much do the same, link the earth side both together, one wire out. Then obviously we've got this little button of wizardry, although it's not actually a button, which I've shown you before. So we've got to sort out that is going to live in the handlebars. I know someone did suggest put it in the headlight bowl, but that sort of defeats the object a bit. I want to keep all these wires in the handlebars, so we've got very little wires coming out the handlebars, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I've got to get that in. We've got to get the wires fed through the bars and out the holes that they've got to come out of, connected to what switches they've got to go to, brake switch as well, bar end indicators. So yeah, there's quite a lot going on in the handlebars. So I'm just going to take my time and just hopefully get through it with no problems. We'll see how that goes. So I think next, I know I've got to wire that, but I think next we're going to get the wires coming through the bars. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some wires through the bars that I can tie to these, then pull them back through the holes that they need to come out of. I think that's the easiest way, so I'm going to get on and do that. This is a bit like doing one of them puzzles. Right, first I'm going to try and get the green wire for the M button out the bars first, because that's really long, so I've got plenty of wire to play with there. So I've sent that through the end of the bar first, and I am going to try and grab that with a little bit of welding wire he says. Give me 4 hours and I might just have it. Oh no, I don't want that black wire as well. I just want the green one. That's it, just that one. There we go, that wasn't so painful. And on that, I've also got an earth wire. There we go. That's them. What I'll do, I'll put plenty of shielding around them where they come out the hole. Right. What else has got to come out of there? Indicators. I should have done that on there as well, shouldn't I? This gets really confusing. This is probably the for feeding things around, the handlebars is probably the trickiest part of the whole job. The rest should be quite straightforward, you know, for feeding the wires around the bike. This is the trickiest bit. Well, I think so anyway. Right, really I need to take the twist grip off the bike, because that needs to be on first, because then if I don't, obviously we can't get that over the bar end indicator. There's a lot to think about here. I would say this little job is going to take me best part of the whole day. To be realistic. Right, I've got to go in reverse for a second. I've got the twist grip on. So what I've got to do, I'm going to pull that wire back through, but still so I can have the end sticking out of that hole. Then connect the indicator wires to it, then pull that back through. Okay, that's them indicator wires through. Now for this side, so what I'll do for that is, don't want to damage them, send this one through that way. So it pops out the end here. And then get all this on and pull it all back through. Right, let's pull all this through. Put that there, we don't want to drop them indicators on the floor. It's just getting them through without pulling the wires apart. But it doesn't matter if you do, just send this white wire back through and connect it up again. Here we go. Lovely, that's them through. We can actually just drop that in the end so it's safe. I'm not going to push it all the way in yet, till we know everything is sorted. So that's the indicator wires through. I mean, they're so small, I can run them in a sleeve coming straight out of the handlebars, because I will put several layers of sleeves on where it all comes out the hole on the handlebars, because the material on these bars is really thick, so we'll struggle with a bit of a grommet. But I'll say, layer the shrink wrap up and we'll be fine. Right, what else has got to come out of there? Green wire to the M unit. We've got a ground wire. We've got the ground wire to come out. Yeah, I know what we got. The ground wire for the switch. So we've got the switch. Let's try and put that through and grab it with the welding wire hook. You confused yet? Because I am. All because we want to hide the wires. I'm going to really struggle to see this when it passes by. Right, let's put my eyes on and get the phone torch. It's about time someone invented clear handlebars so you can see through them. Then you just paint them black afterwards. There it is. Is that the one? Or is that the one I've already shoved through? There you are. Got ya. Haha. Right. That's all the earth for the switch. So basically we can, them down here, link the ones to the indicators into that and have one good earth going to somewhere on the bike. Right, that's that sorted. That is all we've got coming out of there. That's everything. So that's not too bad at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wires. That to the Motogadget M unit, and to the M unit indicators out. And the others are earth to ground. Right, next is going to be a fiddly one. We've got to get all of them through the bars and out this hole. Then they all get connected to the switch. Switches. That's going to be fun. I think what I really should do first is what we got. I've written it all down because obviously when I'm in the bars, when that disappears down the bars, I ain't gonna know what colour's what. So hey, I've done something sensible. I've written something down. Don't check my spellings. Right, where's the brake? Purple. Purple's got to come out here by the brake. So let's try that. Let's try and get that out of that hole down there. Yeah, that's right. I'm confusing myself. This is why I was absolutely rubbish at school. Anything too complicated and then I'm done. Stare out the window vacantly. Time. You just see the teacher's mouth moving. Right, purple out of here. Triple check, see if we can get that and grab it with a little magic welding wire claw. That'd be nice. In fact, why don't I just do it easily? Where's that white wire? Just do the easy thing. Send that up. And tie the purple wire to it and bring it back out. That'll do it. There we go. Right, that's where that should be. We're getting there. We're getting there bit by bit. Right, what's next? Ah yeah, all this lot over there and out that hole. And that's the point where we lose the button. That goes out of sight for good. And what's this blue one for? Blue. Blue, what's blue for? Start button. Oh, okay, so that's got to come out of that hole. That's easy enough. Let's send that down. Send that down that hole to go and retrieve the blue wire. And back out. Come on. Don't mess me about. There we go. Sorted. That's where that needs to be. Right, any more stray wires that I forgot? No. So next, I do need another wire out of here. Kill switch. Yeah, one more wire's got to come out of here. Ah, interesting. Right, I think I need a cup of tea. Relax, have a tea, then jump back in. Right, rolling forward, I've just about got everything where it should be. I've got one more wire to sort out, and I'm gonna have to do that when I come back, because I've got to pop out for a few hours, do another job, come back and carry on with this. So I'll be back in a few seconds with you guys, but gone for several hours doing another job. Here we go. Right. This is the following day. So, yeah. Yesterday ended up rolling into different things. I was trying to continue with this in between everything, and it just got really late. So, and I was getting tired, so I knocked it on the head. Anyway, fresh eyes, following day. Let's see what happens. So far, I have everything in place. Switches on. The only thing I haven't wired up is the brake light switch, but I'm not too fussed about that at the moment. I could do that when it's back on the bike, to be honest. I just want to test everything before I go and put the indicators in the bars, and just make sure everything's okay, really. So at this stage, if something doesn't work, we can pop everything back off and sort it out here. I don't want to put it all on the bike, find out it doesn't work, and it's all got to come back off. So I've done some leads, made some leads up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically live the M unit up and try all this out. It's mainly the indicators that I want to see working, because obviously we're not connected to an on and we're not connected to lights. So I've had a look at the instructions. How about that? I've read some instructions. It's a miracle. So let's see how we go. I've got to fool this M unit as well, like it's got the ignition on. I think I know how to do that. Well, we'll see. So I am going to put the, even for testing, I'm going to put the inline fuse on, just in case. It ain't worth taking the risk. Things are far too expensive on the electrical side of things to be burning stuff out and popping stuff. Glasses on, because Motogadget, I've done the smallest print in the world and I can barely see it. There's the turn signals. So let's, I've put a loop on the end of this great big long earth. We're going to need another live on there to live the ignition side of things up. Let's say this is just a temporary thing, so if we can see if we're going in the right direction. Ooh, we've got lights. We've got lights on the M unit. That's a good sign, surely. Right, what next? Let's start with that green wire. This is coming from the M button, so I know this has got to go in the terminal that says kill. And I can't see anything. Let's have a look what number it is and count them down. On number 3. Number 3. One, two, three. That's that one. Get ready for the crackle and pop. Hopefully not. Right, indicators. At this moment I don't know which way round they are, but obviously we'll tell them, mark them up when we've done this little test. I might be lucky and get it right first time. That would make a change. Right, indicators. I can just about see that side. Right turn. Right turn, Clyde. That's got that. And left turn. Double check. Yeah. No. Get in there. That's got it. Right, what else we got? Right, we've got to live it up, sort of fool it that the key has been turned, which apparently goes in the lock. Hold on. Let's just double check which one that is. The very last one. That's easy enough then. Now, without touching anything, get this in the last one. Oh, we got lights again. No, we ain't. I didn't get it in. Oh, come on. Yes, we have a little light, look. What are them two lights on there? So I've got a light in the connector I've just put in, and I've got two lights lit up here. Why are they lit up? What are they? Like I said before, just bear with me. This is the very first time I've ever done one of these. There's probably people who've done them shouting at me. So they're auxiliaries 1 and 2. So that's nothing to do with us at the moment. So in theory we should have indicators when I press the button. Cross them fingers. Let's go for right turn. Yes! Lovely. And then if I press it again, it should go off. Awesome. Let's go left. I don't know if you can see that. We have left. Yes. Press it again, goes off. So, oh right, even though we're not connected, it still lights up the feeds. So I've just pressed I-beam. All right. That button does several things by the look of it, or am I imagining that? On. Oh, that's brilliant. So even, yeah, even without anything connected, it still lights up the feeds. Brilliant. Okay, start. Yeah, lights that up. And kill. Oh, that goes in a separate, that's on a separate wire, which I haven't connected. But indicators. Brilliant. That side. Oh, that's a relief. And again. Oh, I've got to stop playing. Oh, that's excellent. So pleased. That's brilliant. Right, I think I can pop them indicators in and put the bars back on. For routing, that is the worst job over with. Definitely, because that was, yeah, that was a bit of a pain, really. Everything being so tiny on these back of these switches. Oh, that's brilliant. Right, I'm going to strip all this back off. get the indicator ends in and put the bars back on. At least we know all that's safe then, back on the bike. Brilliant. Right, bars back on, all sorted. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Really pleased. So we've got the wires coming out. Yeah, I'm going to get all them routed, but I'm going to call it for this video, although this is the start of my day. And a damn good start to the day as well, I think. I'm very pleased. So, next video, which I'm about to get stuck into now, I think I'm going to start, like I say, routing them wires and sort of slowly getting my head round everything. I think I might bolt the battery and the M unit to the back of the bike, just temporary, so I can get wires cut to the right length and stuff like that. I have all these waterproof plugs, so I've got a good selection. So everything will be going through there. So what they are for, basically they'll be under the seat, so if the back end ever has to come off, which obviously, as you know, is carrying the battery and everything, it can all just unplug. And they're good quality plugs and they're waterproof, so we should be all good there. So yeah, I think I'm going to start routing everything around and slowly chipping away at it. Hopefully by the end of today I'll have some good progress. Anyway, that'll do for this one. Catch up in the next one. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.